Well, it does make up stuff. When you ask questions which you really know answers to,
From kind of a computer scientist perspective, like what is it doing?
you know how Autocomplete on your phone tries to guess the next word you're gonna write and just help you out by doing it? That, but like really, really good at it. Like it knows everything about you, everything you ever wrote, read. It's just amazing at predicting the next token. So good it had to create models for like how computers work, how chess works, so it can be really good at guessing what the next statement would be in a program or next move in a chess game. But it's really just very, very complex predictor of next word.
Does it understand or is it just really good at predicting?
It needs to understand to predict at this level. So people argue about this word, what does it mean to understand? In terms of functionality, it's good enough to do things which, if human did it, we would have no doubt the human understands.
In the things though that it has done, can people tell the difference?
Experts claim they can. Some studies show they can't. It's not obvious, depends on the domain. So in some domains, it's like humans are funny. We have stand-up comedians. There is no stand-up comedian ChatGPT. It's not funny. So it's obvious that it's like horrible at telling jokes. In other domains like art, I'm not an expert in art. To me, it looks better than all the modern art I see, but I'm not an expert.
Can it be creative in the same way that we can be creative?
I think it can. It's just people tend to discount how well it does, especially when they decide to compare it to the very best of humanity instead of average people.
Yeah, I could see that, right? Like, okay, this isn't Shakespeare. Yeah, but it is Bill from accounting pretty well, right?
Yep.
Is this a big development, like in the grand scheme of things for AI? Was this a hard thing to do, or was this like, oh, this is pretty easy and the complicated stuff is next?
It's not easy. It took a lot of compute, so we never had hardware this powerful. We needed special computers to be powerful enough, and we needed enough data to train them. So before internet, before everyone started posting everything online, we just didn't have data sets big enough. And same with compute. The idea of neural networks dates back to 1940s, artificial neural networks. But back then, we just didn't have computers powerful enough to run those simulations.
So now we really kind of just have the technology in place to put this technology in place.
Yep.
What was your reaction when you started using it, the Chat GBT?
I was very impressed, especially it's amazing that you can get basic model for free, which is like incredible cutting edge technology for everyone. And you can get like the very latest, the best with internet access with plugins for $20 a month.
What immediately jumped out as you as kind of the red flags about this kind of technology?
Well, it does make up stuff. Like when you ask questions which you really know answers to, like, tell me about Dr. Yampolskiy, and it just makes up complete nonsense, you notice that.
Why would it do that? Why would it just make something up?
It doesn't really know the difference between what is true and what is false. It just goes, what is the most likely token to complete this sentence? So if it says, Dr. Yampolskiy has won an award for, if the most common thing to win an award for is chemistry, then it will say chemistry.
Have you seen any examples come out of it that would say like, oh, that was a dangerous example, or like this is a problem?
You can think about all sorts of situations. People asking for medical treatment, for example. What medication should I take for this or that? And it can definitely give you bad advice. They're trying to filter it out, things like that. But there's so many ways to ask the same question in a different way to get it to answer that it still happens.